What up, guys? Church, you're doing great. Right. Okay, so I have a question for you. How many of you have gone to work really like you're running late and you leave your house naked because you don't want to be late to work? I mean, you drive all the way on the Third Mainland Bridge, or you're coming to the mainland, or wherever you are in the world. I mean, you're so late, you dash out of your house naked. You go and take the bus, public transport naked. How many of us have done that? Or there's someone you really love. I mean, I'm not saying I think I love the person. You know you love the person. I mean, you can't do without that person. Is it possible for you not to talk to that person in a day? I'm sure your answer is no, right? All right, because even ladies, we know how it is now. We go to work. How many of us will go to work, and some of us, hallelujah, that we need to just touch up the faces and all our face. I mean, and do all that. We know how it is. We'll rush to the toilet, make out time for that. So, based on this, I don't believe that the excuse of time is a valid one for us not having a good relationship with God. It has never been valid, and it will never be valid, because you know why? We create time for those things that are important to us. Why would we, all right, wake up as early as 3 a.m. just to beat all sort of traffic and get to work on time? Because we feel that if I don't work well, or I keep going late to work, I'll be fired. If I'm fired, what happens to my salary? So we have placed our source of livelihood, or our source or with importance to the job and all that, which is not bad. We're not supposed to go late to work. But what I'm saying is, if we can create time for those things, why then do we give excuses for not having time for God? Oh, I can't make it. I've not been to church so long. I don't want to. One thing, the one that even baffles me is people give excuses of people they've been heartbroken. One pastor has done them one strong thing and all that. And the question I'm asking, is it the pastor that died for you or Christ that died for you? Don't people break your heart? Okay, have someone not worked out of you or your life? Have you stopped living because of that? So let's move on and leave all this pettiness aside. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Or is it the number of time we spend on social media? Even those of us that go with the excuse of let me just quickly post this, or work reasons, we wake up and the first thing we want to do is grab our phones, not to read the Bible. It's just to do one or two things and then you're stuck there. The time the Holy Spirit told me, see, imagine you spend so much this time you spend on your phone. Imagine you're just staring at the Bible, you're spending it in the God's presence. Imagine what could have become, imagine what would have become by now. Guys, meditate on this day and this word day and Nutrition 1:8, and then you have good success. Do not let this word depart out of your mouth. What are we doing, guys? We do have an excuse. I'm just here to charge us and remind us. For every time you create time for any other thing, then you do have an excuse not to create time for God. If you truly love God, if you truly desire God, if you truly, not for religion's sake, not just to mark register, love God, you create time for Him. While I subscribe to, yes, great, you need to create time where you have to have an altar where you where you pray. When I mean altar, is not raising something new. I mean a place and a time where you just pray to God. Creating time you pray to God. If yeah, while I agree to that, you also must learn to practice the presence of God 24 hours. God is not just something we do at one time of the day. It's the air we breathe. So I need to create time for God. I mean, while I'm in the traffic, while I'm in the restroom, while my friend, I'm just conscious that God is here. That's the higher level. You agree with me that it's not everyone you give money on the street that you love, or they bear your surname. So because you give money to a beggar doesn't make you and the beggar best friends. The same thing, some of us were just after God because of what we can get. God has gone to that ATM machine where we just slot in our request and get it out. And guess what? That beggar on the street, or that person I help on the street, does not have access to my house or what I own. But imagine is my own child, the one that loves me, not the child that is also asking for daddy, give me, but the child that truly loves me. Imagine what I would do for that child. So guys, let us mature up from just what we can get from God, but loving God and knowing Him for who He is. That is where the bem is. That's where the big deal is. When you begin to experience and encounter God in all His awesomeness, my God, your life cannot remain the same. You begin to operate on the level of the Godhead, in the likeness of God that He has made you. Guys, you begin to command things. And nobody can pray for you like you can for yourself. Some of us still run up and down looking for one prophet and one thing. Guys, Let us mature. Let us grow up. Let us stop looking for milk. A man of 50 still taking milk is a problem. Begin to desire the deep things of God by creating time, taking personal responsibility, surrounding yourself with things that can encourage you. The music you listen to, the friends you have, where you hang out, the things you see, the things you read, the things you watch. Guys, God is a beautiful thing. Look at it like you're in a relationship. God is my personal person. He's your father. You can ask him for things, don't get me wrong. You can ask him for help, but don't let it be the reason why you're serving him. Because what happens when you get that thing, you will move on. What happens if someone else can offer you that thing, you will move on. But if indeed is your God and your source, my God, you're stuck on him. Remember, blessed are those that hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. You need that hunger. If you are hungry, what happens? You are looking for food. Nothing else matters. If you truly desire God and you're hungry for God, you'll find him. Jeremiah 29:13. You will find him. God bless you guys. Remember, it's Project 27. You can reach me on talk to me on Instagram, or send me a mail at talktomec@gmail.com. I love you guys and see you tomorrow.